So the day has finally come that I was able to get my hands on my own RTX 3080, and not just any 3080, no, I was able to get the exact one I wanted. The Strix, baby! And I was able to get it online through Best Buy, so I didn't have to go camp out overnight somewhere. So anyway, here it is, and it looks amazing. Except for on mine, this little part right here hangs off, so I guess some glue came undone or something. And man, when these first came out, I thought to myself, I'll wait for the hype to die down, wait a couple months, go into a store, the shelves will be fully stocked, and I'll just pick one and take it home. Little did I know that no one would ever pay MSRP for a GPU again. So I have to give a shout out to the Fix It YouTube channel. They have a live stock stream and a Discord, and I have to be honest, I wouldn't have been able to get this card without them. So how exactly did I get this 3080? Well, do I have the story for you? Will this stay here? And there we go. Well, for a while, I was signing up for every in-stock alert and notification I could find, and my phone would buzz all day long, and graphics cards would come up, but they would just sell out in seconds. And I would even put in one earbud during the day and listen to YouTube stock streams, just waiting for the alerts. And despite all of my efforts, I still wasn't able to get a GPU. So I gave up. I was tired of checking my phone all day every time I got a notification, and it just got to the point where I felt like it was less of a hassle to save up and pay a scalper. So I stopped watching streams and I turned off all of my notifications except for Discord. So a few weeks later, my phone buzzed and I saw that Best Buy had restocked a couple of 3070s. But by the time I followed the link, it already said unavailable. So I just thought, oh well. So I went back to what I was doing, and then a few minutes later it buzzed again. And this time I went to my Best Buy wish list just to see what GPUs were in stock, and I saw the Strix was in stock. And I wanted to quickly mention that I'd been doing this for a while, so I had everything set up for the quickest checkout possible. I already had a Best Buy account, so I didn't have to fill out my address or credit card. I had Apple Pay set up because somebody told me that was a quicker way to check out, and I thought I was completely prepared. So I hit add to cart, and I had never run into this problem before. I'd done this many times, but today Best Buy decided that I had to re-sign in before I could check out. So I put in my password and wrong password. So I put, okay, maybe it's my other password, wrong password. So after a couple more tries, I give up. I hit the forgot password button, and I'm thinking to myself, man, I lost it. I'd had so many quick checkouts before and didn't get a card. This was starting to feel like a failed mission. And so I reset my password, get logged into Best Buy, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use Apple Pay. That's supposed to be a faster checkout. And Apple Pay decides it's not working today. So I'm like, fine, I'll just use the credit card I have on file with Best Buy, and I hit checkout. And it's processing, and I'm waiting for it, and I'm like, here it comes. It's gonna say, we're sorry, but this ran out of stock while you were checking out. So the page finally loads, and there's a big red message on top, and I'm like, yeah. But then I read it, and it says that my credit card didn't go through. And then I get a text on my credit card saying there's suspicious activity. Did you attempt these transactions? And I'm like, yes! So I verify it's me, and I hit checkout again, and my card declines again. And I'm thinking, what's the point of having this credit card if it locks up every time I try to use it? So I hit checkout again, and it's loading, and I get a different page. I get the page, the one that says, thank you for shopping with us. And I'm in complete disbelief. And I don't mean disbelief like, oh, I can't believe it. No, I'm like, this can't be right. So I'm checking everything. I have an order number. I have a confirmation email. Everything looks good despite me hitting a roadblock at every single step. So I start Googling stuff like, if I have a confirmation number, am I guaranteed a GPU? And I'm finding all these stories about people who said, yeah, I successfully put in an order, and a week later it got canceled. So for a whole week, my attitude was like, well, we'll see what happens. And when I finally got the email to go pick it up at the store, then I got excited. Like, when a kid's about to get a new puppy, and on the car ride over, they're all happy and goofy and singing, and they're like, oh, when I get a puppy, we could do this, and oh, we could do this. That was me driving to Best Buy. So I picked it up at Best Buy, no problems, and yeah, that's how I got this. So right after I got this, we moved, and I've been so busy working on finishing out this room that I really haven't had any time to play any games on this, so I think it's only fitting that now I test it out on some games. No one can beat me now. You can't touch me. You can't touch me. Look at that FPS. Oh, you can't touch me. You can't touch me. Ah! Should've got the 3090.